In today's lesson, I'll be showing you how to add material into a form using Ilogic. You may need to refer to our earlier lesson about creating forms in Ilogic. Right, off we go. Now, to create our material property to add onto our Ilogic form, the first thing I'm going to do is create a box. This is not strictly necessary. I need something later on to test that the material property works. So this is why I'm drawing the box. It doesn't matter how big it is or what size. Now, the first thing we need to do to start creating our material property is to go into parameters. If your parameters button is not available on your ribbon bar, simply right click, go to show panels, and there's your parameters bit there. So I'll just open my parameters box. I need to create a text parameter. To do this, press the drop down next to add numeric and add text. We're going to call this material. This needs to be a multi-value parameter. The reason for this is because we're going to add more than one material in. So we're going to add in gold, silver, lead, and glass. It is worth pointing out that the materials you type in here need to be identical to what is in the Inventor drop-down. So as you can see on there, silver with a capital S, silver with a capital S up here as well. I'll press add, it appears in my values. Press OK at that point. Now we need to add a rule into our Ilogic browser. If your browser is not available, go into manage and you get Ilogic browser here. So simply right click in the blank area, press add rule. What are you going to call your rule? So we'll call this one material. Now if you think about it, the material is actually an I property. So underneath I properties in the rule box here, we're going to use material. Simply double click on it, it will then appear in your programming box here. So we need to tell it that the material I properties equals the user parameter that we created earlier. So we say equals, under user parameters, just double click on there. So this means the material I property is going to equal that parameter we did earlier. So I'll press OK on that. We now need to add this to a form. So you may need to refer to an earlier lesson that we had where we showed you how to create an I property form. So I'll just edit this and simply drag the user parameter that we did earlier and put it underneath material. Press OK. Again, your form disappears, so press on it there to run. So you will now see by changing the material in here, it changes the material on the part. You're not limited to how many you have in here. You can have as much or as little as you need. There you go, adding material into a form using Ilogic. Thank you for watching. In the next lesson, we will show you how to get the form we've created over the last few lessons to run automatically on save. Hope to see you next time. Bye.